That's how it came about, man. Give you that pressure, man. Even Tupac with that finger with my diamonds, like.
Oh man, when they said that, I was like, oh, he on.
You know what's funny about that song? When y'all pulled up, the song was finished. It was done, and he was like, I want to be on that song. You don't tell it like that, no.
Oh, so I done seen him do that before too.
He just took the song and listen to the song. And when he come on, it's like 4 minutes or something. He just murder it. Like back then though, like now you want to be the nigga on the first verse because ain't nobody really listen to the whole songs.
Yeah, especially when the DJs
but back
play.
Then the last on the song carried weight. Yeah. Like I'm finna bring it home. That was weight.
I started with the symphony. You know what I'm saying? And the Juice Crew. And Kane went last on it and killed everybody on it.
What it do, y'all? It's Coffee on the vid. Back at it with an update, man. And Too Short, man, telling a Pac story there. It seems like everyone was always blown away by Pac's energy, man. R.I.P. to the GOAT. As wild though, how Too Short was describing, like the track was already done, right? He just was like, hey, I need to get on this thing like that. You guys ever seen that clip where Tupac was talking about when he was, I think it was after the appeal bail and all that, where like time was of the essence. Like we got to get in there. We got to get the tracks recorded. We got to get busy with it. No time to play around. You spit your verse, we write ours. While you're writing his, he's in there recording it. The name of the track is what the last dude said to end his verse, and boom, like that. You know what I mean? Like I've seen a lot of individuals talk about that the way it was in the booth, like that's why sometimes like on the tracks with the Outlawz, or I think when they also did that Thug Life album, that it was just like, you know, like not all the members might be on this song of the group, or someone might pop up in a certain part of the song that they weren't at before. Like they were just really trying to record music. And you see Pac even kept that energy when running into other individuals. I think this is from a joint that he did with Too Short and MC Breed. We Do This, I think, off Too Short's legendary Cocktails album, if I'm not mistaken, man. A throwback right there. Jump in the comments and let me know if you fluck with that classic. Two legends, man. Too Short and Pac. Obviously, we know Pac. People always, like, you know, there's a lot of narratives people love to hate because he was originally MC New York, and then they're like, oh, he was repping for the West Coast so hard. But also, you know, Pac had roots to the Bay Area as well, I believe, right? What was it, Marin? Ain't that the Bay? Marin City or whatever, I think. Am I right with that? Comment if y'all remember that track, if y'all fluck with it as well, and you know, just your thoughts. Then we got another hip hop living legend, Method Man, right? So wild how much of an actor Method Man has become over the years. Like he's in so many movies, man, but you know, still a active rapper as well. Like that Lemonade joint he dropped with Conway. What was that, a year or two ago? That joint was fire, and you know, still the truth, man. But he was talking about the Once Upon a Time in Shaolin album. I'm sure a lot of y'all are familiar with the whole story. Martin Shkreli, the pharmacy dude, bought it and was trolling the Wu-Tang clan, and I don't know, that the whole ish was crazy, man. And it just had an odd vibe to it. And Method Man was saying how he was like unhappy with the album. He said the album is an uncomfortable subject for the group, and he went on and said that he thought it was some circus spectacle. I never really spoke to RZA about it. It's an uncomfortable subject to most of the guys, so we don't really discuss it too much. Then he went on to say, what else did he say? My bad, y'all. Oh, the process of the thing being made was never told to us. We were never told what it was. It was never supposed to be a Wu-Tang album. We were recording and being paid to do a certain amount of records by a guy whose name I don't want to mention. I think that's this Civil Rings guy, I believe, who's, you know, I don't know, like struck up some deal with Wu-Tang, and I don't know, it's just so bizarre the way the album came out. There's only one copy. Shkreli got it, then the feds seized it when he went to federal prison. Then some like group online got together and bought it when it went up for federal auction, and then they were, you know, because it's supposed to not come out till 2103, and then they were putting it out as like $1 NFT every 88 cents or something like that, would shave time off the release date. And there's still a lawsuit, I think, going on over the whole album. But you hear what he said, the process, it was never told to them. They didn't even know someone was paying them to record verses, and the whole thing got put together. But RZA must have signed off on it, I think. I don't know. It's so wild with the Wu being 9 members. You know, obviously, RIP, a few of them aren't here anymore. Comment if y'all like that Wu-Tang show as well on Hulu. But he also says Civil Rings took all these verses, some of them were old verses, and put them all together into a compilation of Wu-Tang songs and marketed it as a Wu-Tang album and a single copy of a Wu-Tang album. We all had a problem with it because that's not how it was described to us. And, you know, you can see it's uncomfortable subject. And I don't know, man, will the Wu ever release another project? Did you already know this about this project? I never did. Remember though, Shkreli bought it and was breaking weed up on it? I swear, I thought that when it went up for federal auction, I thought the individuals buying it were going to get it back to the Wu, but I guess that wasn't the case. And according to the way it sounds to Method Man describing it here, like they don't even want the thing, man. That's so wild that they could get caught up in some funny style business like that. I don't know. It makes you wonder about a lot, man. I was talking about RZA too as well. I was saying Method Man does a lot of acting. RZA been in a lot of ish as well. Like big acting career over the years.
What's up, boy? What's going on with you? Big 50 in the building. I got your sister.
These are my brothers. This is my oldest brother. This is the brother I was referring to. When him and 50 was younger, they was bad as hell, like 11 and 12, doing everything that they ain't had no business doing. So they got sent to outreach, and that's where they met and became homies, held each other down for years, so on and so forth. 50 ended up putting that picture that I put in the last video in one of his books, right? So yeah, guys, this is my brother. Brothers, but this is the brother I was talking about. So with that said, stop saying I look like Eazy-E and Tupac.
And there's the final little segment we got for you. That's a pretty interesting story there, right? You never know who you're gonna bump into when you're out moving around. 50 Cent didn't even know he was chilling with his sister of some of his childhood bros. You know, you never know who you're gonna run into when you're out. Life could be a trip like that. Yo, I'm adopted, so I've always had this crazy fear I'm gonna run into family and not even know it's family or something like that, man. I don't know, but there you have it on the news for this one. Thanks for commenting, or thanks for watching. Make sure to jump in the comments. Daily videos, all different kinds of ish over here, but it's all about hearing from y'all, the people. So sub up. Let's talk in the comments. Fifth running into old girl. Didn't even know that was his people's sister. Method Man on that fluckery 3-ring circus of an album. Shkreli, what a buster he was. And Too Short, the living legend on the late great legend. Go Tupac. Let's talk about it. I'm gone.